pain. There's a lot of crypto pain. Check this out. $1 billion has been incinerated in the cryptocurrency industry. And no, none of these events are Pulse Chain and PulseX. None. Actually, $1 billion. Look at all these projects, friends. Zero, Molestia, Zero Knowledge, SCR. Don't even know what that is. Wormhole, Starknet, Dogshit, Matic. Look how much they pretty much incinerated, friends. Check this out. Zero, $120 million was taken. It's now 33% down. These are literally insider OTC deals as well. Right? You're down from they were giving you cheap discount prices from the market at the time. That's why people bought them. And then by the time you unlock comes Rekt. Look at this. Molestia, $100 million was given. It's now 45% down for them. $200 million was handed over for these ICO access to Zero Knowledge, 60% down. SCR, everyone's down 75%. Look at this. Wormhole, $225 million was given to insider investors. Now they're down 75%. Starknet, 90%. Yeah, they gave $100 million for an $8 billion market cap valuation. Now it's only $1 billion. They're down 90%. These are OTC deals, man. Matic, down 90%. So Matic, friends, I think some international companies bought Matic at 22 billion market cap. They gave $450 million. They bought Matic at like a discount to the market price. That's why they got in. They go, oh, cool. So Matic was like, $2. They're like, oh, cool. We get to buy it at $1.40. Sweet. It should be $10 by the time we get our tokens. Nope, it's down 90%. They're actually down 75% from their entry price. And they got a discount. The business cycle, right? Look, there's even more. Yuga Labs from Ape Token raised $450 million in 2022 at a $4 billion market cap. The coin trades at $600 million now. It's down pretty much 80%. Igon Layer. Don't know the exact price, but A16Z is probably down $100 million on it. FTX raised $400 million at an $8 billion valuation in 2023, and it went to zero. Okay, it must have been before 2023. Look at this. OpenSea raised $300 million at 13 billion market cap in 22, and it did not launch a token. They just went straight to zero. That's probably one of the reasons why Pump Fund, they are trying to extract as much money and dump on everybody aggressively. No one wants to be what OpenSea was, which is a complete failure. OpenSea, they had a chance to cash out. They literally had a chance. They could have got listed. They could have made a stock market. They could have made their own token. They could have done something. They did nothing. They waited too long. Now they're not worth 14 billion market cap anymore. They're only worth 1.3 billion. They lost 90% of value, and they pretty much can't cash out. Right? It's all theoretical value, right? Optimism. OP and Ethereum Layer 2 raised $65 million at a 3 billion market cap. And then A16Z bought $90 million more of the token. They're underwater. Zora raised, I think this is 50 million at a 600 million market cap. Wow, now it trades at 80 million market cap. Oh my gosh, it's also down 80%. Wow. See that, friends? So that's everywhere. It's everywhere. So, on one hand, you could say, oh, all of crypto is a scam. And I'll say, you are my friend. In the backseat, living our lives. Tell me something that I didn't know. Keep it moving, we're running out of time. But now you get to see, right, what's actually going on. It's a business cycle, man. It is what it is. Remember, all these deals were done here. Right, all these deals were done. Here you go, 2022, 2023, expecting 2024 to be great. Right? Like the business cycle went up before. Instead, it didn't go good. It just went extended down. So that's your risk, right? When you're in crypto, because you get enormous upside, there's a price you pay. The price is, if it takes too long for the business cycle to basically flick up, yeah, you don't go sideways. You actually go like down 80%. That's why you got to stomach the volatility. It can take longer than you think, and it has. By the way, man, please don't take this from a perspective of, oh, it's okay, everybody's doing dog shit. No, I don't like that attitude. Like, oh, everyone else's wife has gone out with their boyfriend. Maybe I should sign my wife up for that. No, don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Just because everyone else is a loser doesn't mean it's okay being a loser. But it's not a real winning or losing thing. It's just, you're looking at the clouds, man. You're looking at the clouds. You know, like you're seeing, you're in a field, friends. You're in a field of daisies. We're playing chess. You're playing with your Game Boy, right? It's amazing. You're eating Dorito chips. You look around you, everybody's wet. Okay, it's not wet. It's not a wet t-shirt contest. It's raining. You know, it's actually wet. And then so like you can't do anything. You know, if it's raining on your head outside in the field, you don't go, oh, I've lost. It, you know, it's a matter of perspective. It's just it's weather conditions. It's raining. You know. You know, you're probably also wondering why didn't anybody tell me this when I came in? Because no one knows, man, friends. No one knows. Crypto was easy, dude. Easy as in like just shut up and hold and you're going to be rich. Right? No one believes it. Now it's everyone thinks about getting rich and everyone's got dollar signs and now there's too many tokens. So it takes more of your soul, right, for you to achieve it, which it's no one's got a soul left pretty much, man. Like my soul, I don't even know if it's still there at this point. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't blame any of you for becoming new drug addicts. Just like try to fill up the gap. You know, I don't blame anyone. Look at this pain and misery. But you know, at least I've given you a thesis. I've given you like we know what's going on. You know what I mean? But we can't make the cloud go away. But you know what's going on. Look at this guy, dude. This guy, friends, has a 100% win rate trading. He trades Bitcoin, Ethereum, Soy, and Chainlink. He's had 29 trades. All of them made money. He had a 100% win rate. So you might say, oh, let's go follow him now. He made $2 million in those 29 trades. Now, in one trade, he's down $2 million. So he made 2.3 million here. Now his positions is down 2 million in like one trade. So there goes your 100% win rate. Just doesn't want to take a loss, right? He's long right now. So I hope we don't liquidate him just like we did to James Wynn. Tough, man. Altcoins stop going down for 1 month challenge. Impossible. Right? Trucked by 1,000 men. Trucked by a 1,000-day bear market. Yeah, it's... What do you do, man? Oh, it'll get better. It'll get better. I don't blame you. I don't blame you for quitting and doing. I'm just telling you what I'm doing, man. I can't be responsible for everyone. I'm not responsible for anyone else out there, okay? I'm telling you what I'm doing and I do what I'm doing, okay? Every day I wake up, when I think of quitting, I look at my elbows and I say, you know what? These are going to get sharpened once more. I'm going to break the back of the bears. Not selling. Not selling. You buy from pessimists. You buy from them. You hold when there are pessimists around. Okay? You sell when there are optimists. Is anybody out here optimistic? No. Is anybody sober? Not rolling like, you know, 4 caps of M optimistic? You know what I mean? Is anybody in a rational state, sober of mind, who's actually optimistic? No. That's the wild thing about markets, right? Because you can't peek around the corner. Yeah, because like things could just get dramatically better next month, but you can't front run the dopamine hit until it actually gets there. So you got to remember this part for euphoria as well. Thank you to my friend Lucky Luke. There's a person here. He made another video or article. Why altcoins are dead. Alts are dead. Right? Tippy top of Bitcoin dominance. Thank you for that. That's wonderful. I'm glad everybody out there is listening. Sean, bro, I feel the exact same way. Sean, I'm still invested. I don't care anymore. Yeah, we all feel like that, man. I know. There's nothing we can do because everyone wants someone to blame. Like, I need someone to blame, bro. There's no one to blame, man. It is what it is, okay? We got everybody on average, the psychology of the market participants got PTSD from 2020 and 2022. There's too much volatility. No one wants to like thrash it up, you know? Once bitten, twice shy. Anyone got a spare green candle they can lend us this month? Smelling like a very, very smelly fart. It's been a very long period of time that we've had to suffer. Uncle Bobby Loukas is my favorite uncle, and shout out to Uncle Bobby Loukas. I know you're watching. The Bitcoin Treasury collapse is going to be massive, really massive, but that's for a much later date. First, they'll help send Bitcoin to the stratosphere. I know you're watching, Uncle Bobby. I know you're watching. I know you saw some of the headlines because I got Uncle Bobby in there. I know you're watching, Uncle Bobby. Uncle Bobby is a wise investor. We love Uncle Bobby. Okay, we do love Uncle Bobby. We know how these speculative manias end. We know how they end. Okay, but you got to get everybody in first. It's got to look so good. Look, been tough. Business cycle dog shit. Everything looks bad. Well, you got options. You got options. You can sell and leave, or you can keep adding. Most of us, pretty much, there's nothing left. There's no more meat left on this bone, but we just got to keep waiting, friends. What else can we do, right? Hopefully AI carries us. You know, cryptocurrency, and we have every single advantage given to us. Trump administration, stablecoin super cycle. Yeah, we're just missing that ignition of the crowd mania. When they need to see someone let go of their risk appetite or risk suspension, risk fears, let go of it and actually make money. We need to get that spark, but it's coming. Hopefully soon. Like, subscribe, belly button all. Catch you soon.